What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to SVR 2010 on the Nintendo DS, heading towards a confrontation for that World Heavyweight Championship with John freaking Cena, man. I'm hyped for that, but first, well, it's the big show. The doctors don't allow me to lie on the examination table. They say I might break it. I mean, you are the world's largest athlete. That is actual factual. Now then, what is going on here on EC Dubs? Christian and Mark Henry. So let's see what there is to see before heading towards next week's episode of Raw. It's pretty tough to stay on top in the WWE. Remember what I taught you and you'll be just fine. What did you teach me, Captain Charisma? I do not know. I've already forgotten. What a shocker. Mark Henry, the world's strongest man. That's what I do. Hey you, sitting over there. I forgot my wallet and I need to go to dinner. Give me $100. I'm not going to argue with the Hall of Pain. Have some money, Mark. It's fine. It's fine. Smart move. Not that I owe you anything, but take this and we'll call it even. The Mark Henry card. The run-in card. I got plenty of those. Like, a lot of them, Mark. Don't you have something better to do than talk to me? Probably. But, you know, it's a video game, so I'm here doing it. Backstage at Raw, we got Vicky, we got Hornswoggle, and we got Kelly. What do these individuals have to say to your boy? And again, the McMahons are a strange family, blah, blah, blah. And speaking of strange families, here we have Hornswoggle with his usual Hornswoggle business. Always important to see that at least once a day. And then Kelly. The diva so nice, they named her twice. What's going on? Whenever I watch a pay-per-view, I pay extra close attention to you, etc., etc. Yeah, alright. Look, you've been plenty distracting here on this show so far. Kelly. And Mr. McMahon is in his office. Ooh la la. We were just here last night at Money in the Bank. We'll get to that. Do you seriously think I enjoy talking with you? You and I are very different people. Okay. Thanks, Vince. Much obliged. But also, there's no T-Rex skull on the wall. This game is inaccurate. So that's an extra point for 2K18 and 19 and I think 20. I forget. So we took care of the world's hungriest man. But the boss didn't give me anything there. And then the chairman and the divas, when there's a missing superstar, we'll get there. I'm assuming we'll get there. On a Monday, or a Tuesday, or a Friday. But Wednesday and Thursday ain't worth... Uh-oh. Hold on. Are you up? Good. Now, come to my office. I was just here yesterday, Vince. Whatever you had, you could have told me yesterday. When you said I wasn't worth talking to. Like, bro. No chance. That's what I got. I have good news for you. I've received a lot of requests to have you take part in a special Thanksgiving photo shoot. Oh no, is it the gobbledygooker? You'll do it, of course. Of course, I'll do the special photo shoot. Good. Now you're too masculine looking to appear by yourself, so Kelly will join you. If you can convince her, that is, she's backstage at Raw right now. Thanks, boss. I guess on a Wednesday, I'll head backstage to Raw, because that makes sense. We're totally in the same arena all week, right? Never mind. Kelly. What's going down? I was just here talking to you yesterday, but here we are. Here we go. Hi there! Let me guess. You're here for the photo shoot, right? The thing is, I just don't think I can do it. Why, Kelly? Whatever is wrong. I had a fight with Eve, the only other diva in this game, and I feel really bad about it. Eve's understanding. We've had dinner by the sea. Apologize. It'll be cool. You know what? You're right. Thanks. I feel much better now. You're welcome. And here we are. I can't wait to show you my Thanksgiving-themed outfits. And I'm like, yeah, where's the gobbledygooker? Oh. So it's a done deal? Good. Here's your paycheck. $15,000. And again, like Halloween, they didn't show us the outfits. What's the point of having that and not actually following through? Whatever. Now, I can sleep until Friday. Right? You're gonna allow me to... Alright, yes, okay. Let's head to SmackDown and see what the deal is. SmackDown Arena, Umaga and Eve. Again, blah. We've been through this. Umaga with your blah. I get it. Eve, what's up? Is there a match I need to have here on SmackDown? An emergency? Yes. Alright, let's do this. Because, man, I gotta sit here and talk about Money in the Bank from last night. So we need to have a match. And hopefully it's not Mr. Kennedy and it won't crash the game. Or crash the emulator. It's Jeff Hardy. He was there last night at Money in the Bank, beating Cesaro. That happened on the kickoff show. So there we are. There we go. Let's just go fight Jeff Hardy here. No cards, nothing. Let's do it. Alright, so welcome to a fine Monday here on the show as Jeff Hardy does his little dance, because that's what he do. And the pyro. Man, when Jeff got hit with his own pyro that one time, absolutely hilarious. So Money in the Bank last night, most of the show, first of all, a short show. It was like 2.5 hours-ish, which is real short, right? Second of all, most of the matches that happened on the show were very predictable. Go watch my prediction videos. I got everything right except for that main event, Money in the Bank. So no belts change hands. All the winners, very predictable. But your Money in the Bank match itself, which was the most unique in history, etc., etc. And actually, no, before that, Seth Rollins has a new theme song. So, you know, he's the Messiah now. He's a different character. He's a heel. And therefore, they gave him a new theme song. And my first problem with that theme song, sounds way too similar at the beginning to Bayley's heel theme song. And I'm like, did the same guy write that? Because, man, that sounds pretty much the same. And I was confused. I was like, why is Bayley back out? She already had her match, and she won against Tamina. Ain't nobody Mina. Right? So, it's weird, but hey, I'm sure we'll all get used to it. That's usually how that works. Is, at first you're like, eh, and then you're like, alright, yeah, it's fine. Whatever, man. It is what it is. Headbutts on Jeff Hardy. Bidets. So the actual Money in the Bank climb the corporate ladder match was the longest match of the night because you had both the men and the women at the same time, which is cool. That's fine, right? And I thought the cameos were fun. Mostly, I'm not sure if the clown was supposed to be Doink, because that looked like neither of the Doinks they had back in the day, and it was certainly not Frank the Clown. So, like, what clown was that supposed to be? Because that definitely was not a passable Doink. Like, what are you doing, man? What in the blue hell was that? But otherwise, having Brother Love and having Big Johnny and, of course, Vince McMahon. Because when they mention constantly, oh my god, what's going to happen? Are they going to end up in Vince's office? Of course they will. Oh my god, what's going to happen? Are they going to get thrown off the roof? Of course they will. That happened, right? So, the cameos were fun. I enjoyed them. Having the kitchen, right? Otis in the kitchen, which is the same kitchen when Shawn Michaels got fired, had to find a new job. That's the same exact kitchen. So that was, you know, obviously a fun little bit of trivia from years back, right? Good times, right? So, also, is Dana Brooke supposed to be stupid? Like, going into the conference room and getting the wrong briefcase when they told us for I don't know how many weeks now that they're on the roof and they've been on the roof? Is Dana just not all there? Is that her character now? That she's just not quite that bright? Is she the female R-Truth? Is what I'm asking. Because what the hell was any of that? And the weird, like, here's Steph in front of a wall who's definitely not in the building. She was clearly at home filming that thing saying, Dana, no! That's not the right thing. Like, what was that? I don't know. I was very confused on that thing. But yes, we had people thrown off the roof, and there was two, not just one. I had guessed AJ, but no, it was Rey Mysterio and Aleister Black got hucked off the roof like the Big Show fell off the roof back in the day in WCW, and they were just gone from the match. That was it. And Corbin was the one who murdered them off that roof. So, let's get into your winners of Money in the Bank, which I got them both wrong. It happens. And that is Asuka is Miss Money in the Bank, and Otis won Money in the Bank. And I love Otis, but I don't see Otis cashing in successfully a Money in the Bank and being a world champion. I just don't see it. At least not in 2020. I don't know, man. There we go. How you like that? I beat the charismatic Enigma. Hey, how's it going? Oh, hey, CM Punk. How you feeling? Tonight's your heavyweight title shot. Think you can take off Cena? Is the sky blue? I'm not going to be able to make it, but I wanted to wish you and Cena the best of luck. And as it turns out, I'm not going to be back in the ring for Survivor Series either. Oh no, we need a new teammate now. So don't forget to dedicate your victory to me. Ha ha! 8-2, Raw. In the gym with Kofi Kingston. Mysterio and Batista are pretty tight, so it's only natural that he jumped to Batista's team, mon. You're making me crazy. On Raw, we have Kane, Santino, and John Cena, and then a match with Big Match John. That's gotta be Kane. Pain! Pain is my mistress. I feed her ravenous appetite, and she's very hungry. Okay. Thanks for the weirdo stuff, Kane. Is that your red car or somebody else's? The world may never know. Santino. You know I am a superstar as well. So it's natural that I want to be the heavyweight champion of the world. Except that would imply I am overweight, and Santino is not overweight. Thanks for the... what? Any last words, Doctor of Thugonomics, John Cena? Big match tonight. I know, you're Big Match John. Let's you and me tear the house down. Multiple exclamation points. Sure, let's do that. Can I become Sluggy 3 belts? That is the question. And can Hornswoggle help me out with a tadpole splash? The World Heavyweight Champion makes his return tonight on Raw. Tonight, he'll be defending against King of the Ring, Slug. Nobody could have predicted this young man earning a shot so quickly. This will be an exciting one, folks. The champ is here. Okay, so back to Money in the Bank, right? I have no problem with Asuka being Miss Money in the Bank, and they kind of telegraphed a Raw victor, considering that Becky Lynch is going to talk to them and going to address them tonight, and Cena has no eyes. Man, these entrance glitches are hilarious. His hair's all weird, and he's got no eyes. So, that's fine, and certainly, as far as matches go, we know that Becky and Asuka can tear the house down in the matches. The problem is, they already ran Becky and Asuka, and that was like her, like, the one person she couldn't beat, and then she beat her. So I'm like, what's the story now? Just because you have Money in the Bank, like, we've seen this, right? So how can this provide a new wrinkle in this story? Or would Asuka cash in on Bayley instead? Like, could that happen? I guess we'll find out on Raw tonight. They've certainly been doing quite a bit lately with Asuka, who is definitely very entertaining on Raw, and that's very enjoyable. But I'm like, Asuka, like, I would have thought Nia or Shayna. So here we are, here we go. Anyhow, so there was that. That was Money in the Bank. And again, Otis, like, perhaps he loses his briefcase to Dolph Ziggler. Perhaps somebody, you know, perhaps someone trades it for some ham or something. Like, there are ways for that to go about and play out to have him win the briefcase, not actually cash it in. Like, that's not surprising. We'll see how that goes, I suppose. But it's weird, man. That is, of those guys in that match, that is a weird pick for them. So I'll be really curious to see how that plays out on SmackDown this week. Because I just don't see Otis cashing in on either Drew McIntyre or Braun Strowman. That's weird, especially considering we have the tease of The Fiend for Braun Strowman. So, beating Bray Wyatt, because of course you beat regular Bray Wyatt, but you didn't beat The Fiend. So that is the next step in that whole bit of a beadness. Oh, look at that! The Emma-lock! Boop, 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 boop. Good times, man. Good times. So, obviously you can't tap out in a last man standing match, but hey, it was fun to do regardless. So, elsewhere in your news section, they announced an AEW ladder match happening at Double or Nothing. The winner of that will get a title shot at some point in the future, and the first competitor announced was Darby Allin. So, good for him. He is certainly a highlight of AEW. And finally, there was a Triple H interview that discussed a lot of things that, you kind of would normally discuss in this kind of a situation, right? But the one thing that stuck out to me is that he claims that they never... Yeah! Tadpole Splash! They never manipulate the crowd audio, according to Triple H. They never tweak the knobs on crowd audio, which is such a blatant lie. Like, it's wrestling, right? Don't treat us like we're stupid. Anybody who watched wrestling between 2015 and 2018 and watched any of the major pay-per-view entrances for Roman Reigns knows they definitely tweaked the audio. They definitely turned down the crowd and turned up his theme song so you wouldn't hear the enormous amount of booing for Roman Reigns in those years. That's just factual. You can't dispute that, Triple H. I get it. You're a corporate guy now, and it's your job to deny these things, but that is what happened. We were all there. We all saw it. And there we go. I am your new World Heavyweight Champion. Sluggy 3 belts, baby. I beat you, John, on Raw. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Slug is the new World Heavyweight Champion. You've just witnessed history tonight. Slug is the fastest rising star WWE has ever seen. And Cena's like, how? How did he beat me? Come on, Cena. Don't shake my hand. Give me a heel turn. Never happened. Hey, it's John Cena. What's he doing here? He was in the match, you guys. He was in the match. He just lost. That's why he's here. I almost forgot. You can't let your guard down for a second around here. Beep, beep, beep. Uh-oh. And here comes the animal, Batista. Batista looks like he's on a mission. He's got a microphone. Slug, at first I wanted you on my team, but now there is nothing I want more than to face you with the championship on the line. So why don't we do this? If my team wins at Survivor Series, then I win the World Heavyweight Championship. Can he even make those terms? That seems wrong, but watch Cena accept. I can live with that. You are champion, John Cena. This is not your decision. With Slug and me fighting side by side, there's no way we can lose. You can't see me. Wait just a minute. Is that Vince? Oh, it's Steph. Alright. Either way, it is definitely a McMahon in the building. You think you can go around setting match stipulations? Did you forget who the GM of this show is? Stephanie McMahon does not look happy. Since this is going to be for the title, Survivor Series will now consist of a series of one-on-one matches between the two teams, because this game can't even do tag team matches. We know this. So much for tradition. The team with the most victories will win the World Heavyweight Championship, and the losing team leaves Raw. The chances I get screwed, I'd say, are pretty high. I can go to SmackDown. I love it. Have we ever had a pay-per-view with this much at stake? Yeah, probably. The GM has once again sent shockwaves through the very foundation of the WWE. $3,000. I have one more title on my shelf. There we go. That is it for today. On a Monday, off to a hot start this week. Going to save the game. as we head towards Survivor Series. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos right here. Tune in for those. See you next time. And I'm out.